To introduce our next 2v2. It is going to be NL and Maple taking on QTV and Zeros. As far as the duo names are concerned, it is Maple and QTZ. Quickly run through the players, of course. NL, former pro, played for the Flash Wolves for the longest of times. Maple, world-renowned mid laner. QTV is a former pro with experience on mid as well as top. He currently owns a team in the VCS, Azale.
Yeah, really cool. And he's going to be actually paired up with Zeros, who does play for the Fung Fu Buffalo, one of the best names you got to say in pro gaming. Pretty fun one there. So definitely two really strong teams. And NL and Maple is pretty frightening because when you're looking at, some of these pros are paired up with guys who are, platinum, play more for fun, more for entertainment. NL is a multi-time champion. He has won the LMS alongside Maple, so certainly a pretty beastly duo there. They did play very heavy kind of poke style yesterday with Kennen and Varus. They had this strategy where Maple was playing the Kennen. He's going mostly for the poke, while NL was just kind of farming it out. And
of course, on the other side of the rift, QTV and Zeros, they played the brand Varus. So Varus is, already taken off the champion select, is banned away by QTV and Zeros. Really animated conversations between both of these duos. I like to overemphasize what these guys are talking about. Azale, and look, Brand finds himself in the ban pool as well. So what direction do these duos go to now?
We've started to see a fair bit of Xerath. Xerath is going to get locked in, so that is certainly a possibility. Maple does have the option of going back to the Kennen if they want, and there's kind of just this two schools of thought. Are you going to try to poke it out, or are you going to try to go for the all-in? And, you can go poke versus poke. You can go for some different options, and pretty interesting stuff. Fiddle, we did see once yesterday.
Yes.
I believe it lost.
I believe so too.
And Urgot is going to be the choice here for Maple. The level 6 seems terrifying. If this is going to be MF plus Xerath, the poke there certainly should be pretty heavily in their favor. But if you can actually hit a good Fiddlesticks ultimate, especially if he wants to take, a snowball or something to guarantee it, then hey, you get in on top of them, you throw down the fear, the Urgot hits his ultimate. Like, that is a pretty strong setup that would almost guarantee a kill against these two champs.
I'm just so terrified about surviving long enough against Misfortune Poke and Xerath Poke. You've got so many things to worry about, from the Eye of Destruction, the Rites of the Arcane, the Arcano Pulse Q from Xerath, then add the double up as well. Like, you need to get in close range with Urgot and Fiddle, and you got to dodge so many skill shots to be effective in that space.
Yeah, it definitely does get tough, but, if there's anyone to do it, NL and Maple certainly have a good shot, and Fiddle can kind of retaliate with the poke. If they want to play for the poke war, you can go for the Emax on Fiddle and try to kind of harass with that, but as you say, I think MF has the easiest kind of Comet to hit in the whole game.
Yes.
You go make it rain, you drop the E on them, the slow guarantees the Comet. That is very, very simple. Alongside, you can even just start W on the Xerath if you want to kind of, again, that guarantees your Comet as well with the slow on that. So some definitely pretty easy to hit and guarantee poke.
And of course, the duo that wins this 2v2 goes on to face Captain Jack and Faker in the semi-finals of the Pro-Am 2v2 charity tournament. I quickly just mentioned, at least one of the charities here, QTZ, as a duo is called. If they manage to make it further, the larger donation will go to Reach. It's a charity that's specifically focused around support opportunities to impoverished youth in Vietnam. And of course, everybody will be, donating a minimum of $10,000 to a charity of their choice. The PPE goes 100 grand if you win this 2v2.
Yep, a lot of great causes. Even getting top 2 ups it to 25K.
Correct.
So certainly pride on the line here for these guys, but also, these guys did get to select their charities, so definitely motivated to give as much over to those great causes as they can.
Yeah, really impactful. And it's really fun to see a nice, charity event here at All-Star as well. Over and above the ego and the bragging rights and the individual stories.
You can have it all. You can still have ego and bragging rights in 2v2.
And you can have a charitable donation. That's exactly what I want to see. All right, Maple and NL. I like, the concept of this Fiddle and Urgot once they get to 6, but until then, I really want to see what Zeros and QTV can do. I feel like if Zeros and QTV can land some poke, they should be able to control the tempo of this early laning phase.
Yeah, and it also kind of becomes this question of, what do you go for? Do you go for push or do you go for poke, right? As Xerath, you aim your skill shot towards the champion, towards the minions, because players are not going to stand on the minions and let you hit both.
Yeah.
And for now, it seems like the LMS option is, we got to wait to 6. So we aren't going to contest the poke as much. They have Urgot just hard shoving, trying his best to push it in here. And they've kind of swapped roles because it's NL this time looking for the harass, where last time it was Maple playing that role.
And this time around, Maple and NL, they get that early level 2. So Zeros and QTV, they respect it, instantly back away. Zeros is going to get caught out by that Dark Wind. And Volcano Pulse starts to get channeled up. I mean, pretty even on CS, 10 to 9.
Yeah.
The small advantage to the LMS for now.
It's also, you know, it's pretty hard to actually poke out an Urgot with the W shield. Plus he started Corrupting Potion with Time Warp Tonic, so that's going to make you heal more. Plus he has Biscuits, you know, the shield absorb. There's quite a lot there. Fiddle is fairly squishy, but if they can create space, Fiddle can actually use the life drain.
Oh, take a look at the engage here, trying to chase him down. NL is low. Forced to use Summon to heal, but I'm looking, it's defensive summoners on the side of Vietnam with heal and cleanse to back up the flash.
Yeah, and critically, he had to pull his heal, but he stole the health pack there. So now they got both health packs. He's, you know, at a pretty decent mark as far as that's concerned. Zeros is really low, so if he actually gets caught by another Fiddle bounce here, he's gonna have to probably go back to base.
Shocking Orb comes down, Eye of Destruction, channel on the Q, look at the fear! NL escapes with his life. The health pack steal is what keeps NL alive, that's the difference maker.
Yeah, exactly, and so far, pretty darn even. It is actually the LMS way ahead in the farm department, though. You know, last Corruption Potion kind of chugged there from Maple, so he's probably going to go back to base, refill that up. They're off to a pretty darn good start because he's going to come back with 3 more charges, plus he has a Biscuit ready now. He's going to buy up, and things are looking pretty good for the LMS side. They're not really falling prey to that poke just yet.
No, none whatsoever. And this sets them up incredibly well for that all-in. When you add all of the CC in the kit of Fiddlesticks and Urgot, if QTV and Zeros are flashless, then they're in a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah.
If they close the gap.
It's definitely pretty terrifying because, you know, you can use one CC to kind of hit confirm the next, right?
Yeah.
So if you do get that Fiddle Fear, you fling them in, you can hit the ultimate, so on and so forth. There, you know, is a pretty good combo there.
Yeah, look at the damage though. When Zeros gets a good double up onto NL, chunks him down to 50% of his hit points. So you can see again what the strengths of each comp wants to do. Q comes out, there's the Comet again, and all of a sudden, Vietnam are doing pretty well. Fear, insta-cleanse, Zeros, that was a little eager. I'm not sure if the engagement...
Oh, and they go!
Disdain from Maple, there goes the shotgun knees. QTV escaped with his life, Summoner heal's been used, traded for the Ignite.
Yeah, but I still think you'll probably take that trade. It's both the defensive summoners down now, the heal and the cleanse. 2 flashes are available. But, you know, as this LMS team gets towards level 6, I think as long as you hit the Urgot ult, you should have enough damage to actually burst them down with 20% to be able to get that reactivation. And, you know, especially if Zeros is getting this low, there's no potions on either side here for the Vietnamese team.
Oh, this is going to be very interesting. 4.5 minutes in, 43 CS to 38. Reminder, 100 CS, 2 kills at the tower. Zeros stepping forward, gets the hits on the Comet. Make It Rain's doing a lot of work, and it's so different. Just as I start to think one duo has an advantage and has the lead, it bounces in control, and you really, really cannot predict the outcome of a game by the opening trade.
Oh,
That's
and they go!
That's a fear! Shocking Orb comes out, Zeros flashes for his life, and that Summoner spell's used. Hex Flash sitting on the side of Zeros, though.
Yeah, he does have the Hex Flash available. The trade of flashes there, that's a hard one to know if it's really worthwhile, because having the flash after you ult out of the bush gives you so much distance. You can basically get to anyone on the map. So we'll see if that does end up being worthwhile. It may now be down more to Maple to find the engage. You can actually E-flash on Urgot. You don't have to flash then E to kind of cancel some of the animation. So if he could catch the Misfortune into a Fiddle in that sort of combo, they definitely have the potential for a 400-0 type change.
I tell you what, it's going to be a dramatic end.
Yeah.
If what wins you the game is a E-Flash Urgot into, you know, Crow Storm and Fear
Show me
Beyond
those
Death.
mechanics, baby.
Oh yes, that's what I want to see. Zeros is going to escape with his life. The strut speed from MF really helping out there. I thought Fiddlestick may have had, you know, the jump on him, but Zeros was able to escape. Level 6 is going to be coming up. Between 6 and 7 minutes is around about the average level 6 time from what we learned yesterday on our 8th 2v2.
Yeah, you did see a lot of poke taking there by NL, though. They're getting to this position where they're almost 6. Here comes a bullet time.
Not enough to kill. Right to the arcane. First shot misses. Second shot misses. NL is going to dodge all three.
Nice dodges.
Got those blue suede shoes on and no ultimate.
go!
There's the disdain flash. Zeros is caught out. He is chunked down and he is drained to death. Very nicely done. NL and Maple get the kill.
Yeah, that's the combo he was looking for. That looked like it might have been a flash E, but either way, that is that Urgot engage. They know there's no flash on MF, and they're going for the dive.
They are indeed. Fear Beyond Death has flashed away from
the activate.
The stun comes
He can
down.
get both.
Can QTV get the second? It's an execute. The execute and the kill. That's enough to make it count.
Oh my god, the 1v2 outplay there. That was insane.
We need to watch that back. I think that was a legit execute in the first one, but it still counts
Still
towards
counts?
the map. It still counts.
That was incredible. That was so good. It looked like they were going to be able to have it with Urgot.
Unbelievable. No, we need a replay of that. I need to watch that back because that was awesome. Really nicely done. QTV with the outplay, Azale.
Yeah, this is incredible. I mean, they make the call to actually go for the dive here. NL has the ultimate. They think, okay, we can easily just get him in at 20%. The Urgot ult hits. He gets just out of range. NL is going to die to the turret. So the stun is actually used there onto Maple. Hits the full combo, 2 turret shots, catching Maple there. The dive fails. That's just how Maple lost in the 1v1s yesterday.
Ultimate shame.
Oh my god.
Going for the tower dive. The bragging rights would have been ultimate bragging rights. But as it stands, Maple and NL are eliminated by QTV and Zeros. QTV and Zeros advance to the semi-final.